If you're running a local business in 2025, here's the cold, hard truth. If people can't find you online, you might as well not exist. And the worst part is there are many small local businesses that are missing out on local SEO simply because they don't even know it exists. They don't even know how to maximize it. Hi there, it's Adrian from Numero Uno Web Solutions, and I'm here to tell you, if you're a small local business owner, not to worry, because you're not too late. Whether you're a restaurant, a home contractor, a med spa, a dog groomer, whatever, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to show up when and where it matters most. And remember, each of these steps I'm going to show you are equally important to getting your business visible in your local market. So make sure you watch to the very end. So let's go. Okay, so let's just start. Why local SEO is still the MVP in 2025. Because if you thought that local SEO was just a trendy buzzword from like 2018, think again. Stats show a whopping 99% of consumers searched online to find a local business in the last year. 80% of people are doing this every week, and about 1 in 3 are doing it every day. And near me searches on mobile have gone up over 900% in recent years. So people aren't just Googling. You're literally one swipe away from them becoming your customer. And the best thing is because it's mostly transactional intent. So you have to think about consumer intent. When somebody's doing a local search, it's not just for information. They're not just looking to see how to, change a light bulb or which light bulb I should use for which, light fixture. They're actually wanting to go to see a business that knows about lights, where they can buy the bulb, where they can buy the fixture, maybe have somebody come in and provide that service. So remember, local SEO search, the majority of the customer intent is going to be transactional, or at the very least, it's going to be navigational. They're going to want to know how to find you. And that's what makes Google Maps so important, because Google Maps is essentially your new storefront. If you ever search for something like the best Thai food near me, and you usually pick the place closest to the top with the best reviews, so does everyone else. 88% of local searches on mobile lead to a visit, a call, or a purchase within 24 hours. Google Maps and Google Search are still the kings. They're used by 70% of the people. And Apple Maps, Yelp, Bing, they're still in the game, but they don't hold that same power. So if your Google business profile isn't claimed, if it's not filled out in full and correctly, and it's not glowing with 5-star reviews, or at least the closest thing to 5-star reviews that are replied to, then you're going to miss out big time. So you want to make sure that A, you've claimed your Google business profile, that you have filled it out completely with your full hours, your primary business, which I'm going to get into in a second, and you are not getting reviews from your customers. You're basically invisible. And look, in recent years, Google's just gotten smarter, and it's borderline creepy smart. Let's be real. Google isn't just scanning your website anymore. It's looking at everything. In 2025, local search rankings are more nuanced than ever. So here's a breakdown of what Google's algorithm is really watching and what you can do about it. So first, your primary category. Yes, this really matters. So your Google business profile has a primary category, and this is one of the strongest ranking signals for local SEO. So for example, if you're a dental office and you list it as just dentist, or something more specific like cosmetic dentist or emergency dental service. So your category should match what your top service is and what your ideal customer is actually searching for. You can also add secondary categories to cover more ground, but just don't spam it. Don't go crazy. Okay, put what your business actually does. So if you're a landscaping company and you do lawn care, you do flower beds, you do interlocking, you do hardscaping, you do snow removal, put that all in there. But don't start spamming stuff. Don't start putting in, all the different kinds of flowers in your Google business profile. Like, don't put like rosebush trimming, hydrangea trimming, all the other flowers out there, because it's just going to get too much, and Google's going to realize, hey, that's spam. We're not going to rank you for that. Secondly, you want to make sure you have keywords in your business title. This is a big one, but you need to be careful about it. So if your business name legitimately includes a keyword, so for example, Toronto plumbing experts, that gives you a major edge in the rankings. But if you just stuff keywords in the title, like changing your name to best plumber Toronto 24/7 emergency, well, you're just playing with fire. that's going to violate Google's guidelines and can get your listing suspended. Still, when it's accurate, it works. According to Whitespark's 2023 local ranking factors, keywords in the business title are still one of the top ranking factors. Of course, proximity to the searcher is also very important. Okay, this one's out of your control, but it's good to understand. So when someone searches hair salon near me, Google will prioritize businesses physically closest to the user. And that's why hyper-local content like hair salon in Danforth, Toronto, or spa near Yorkville can help you rank for neighborhood level searches even if your main address doesn't change. If you want to stretch your reach, use service area pages on your website targeting nearby towns or neighborhoods. Here's another one that's important, and that's the quality and frequency of your reviews. Look, Google's not just looking at your review count. It's analyzing how recent your reviews are, what keywords are being used in the text, whether people are using phrases like best dentist in Scarborough, whether you're responding, and how quickly. New, consistent, keyword-rich reviews help build trust and relevance, and yes, Google reads them all. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I've got videos on my channel explaining it. Go look at them, go back to my channel and look for Google reviews. Google reviews are so important. You need to get Google reviews from your customers all the time. As soon as you perform a service, if they're happy about it, ask them for the review. Have a QR code put on your receipts, on your van, whatever, so that somebody can click on it, get your review page, and leave their review. And then once that review's in there, reply to it soon. 24 hours is great. If it's a good review, thank them for it. Tell them how much you love doing the job. Put in something too that says that, that's specific to that job. So that way Google knows, oh yeah, this is a real review that somebody actually did. If it's a bad review, respond to it, but don't be confrontational. I've got a video on how to respond to negative reviews. Check that one out. Okay, and last, you want to be consistent across all your local directories, and that's called NAP consistency. And NAP is not just a sleep you can take in the middle of the day. NAP stands for name, address, and phone number, and Google will cross-check this info across all the platforms: Yelp, Apple Maps, Facebook, Yellow Pages, industry, specific directories, even obscure sites you've probably forgotten about. So if your info doesn't match across the web, Google sees it as a trust issue. I know. It might not seem like a trust issue because, for example, you might have ABC Public Relations, but then your other company name somewhere else is called ABC PR. No big deal, right? But Google doesn't look at it that way. So it can lower your ranking. It can prevent your listing from showing altogether. So use a tool like Moz Local or Bright Local to track and clean up any inconsistencies. And look, the bottom line is Google is looking for accuracy. They're looking for trust. They're looking for relevance. If you give it what it wants, keep it clean, keep it consistent, you'll be rewarded with higher local rankings, more map visibility, and ultimately more customers. And just quickly back to the reviews, okay? People trust people, okay? They trust reviews way more than your slick website. 90% of people read reviews before choosing a local business. 73% say they only trust reviews from the last month. And businesses that reply to all reviews, 89% of consumers are more likely to choose them. So I'm not going to harp on this any longer. Ask for reviews and respond to all of them, even the Karen ones. Now, before I go any further with a SEO action plan, I want you to remember, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more digital marketing content. Okay, so your 2025 local SEO action plan. Let's just keep it simple. First, claim and perfect your Google business profile. Add those categories, hours, photos, services. Keep it fresh. Number 2, get more reviews. Ask after every sale or visit and respond to all of them. Number 3, create local content. Add location-based service pages. Think plumber and Vaughn, not just plumber. Number 4, build local links. Get listed on local blogs, chamber sites, events, what have you. Make sure you're getting your name out there. Optimize for AI search. So add FAQs, structured data. Make content scannable for AI tools. And of course, mobile and voice. Make sure your website loads fast, it reads well, and answers spoken questions. So when somebody uses their phone and they speak, where can I find the best lawyer for real estate transactions in Toronto, you're going to show up. Okay, final thoughts. Look, local SEO in 2025 is no longer about stuffing keywords and hoping for the best. It's about playing the AI game, staying visible on maps, and earning trust through reviews. So do it right. When someone nearby searches for what you offer, guess who's going to show up first? You. And then they're going to click, or they're going to call, or they're going to show up, and they're going to buy. Oh, And for even more great tips on how to boost your local SEO efforts, I want you to check out this video.